Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wifey for lifey, Truth Nuñez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind that we are reading collective energies, you always take what resonates and you leave the rest behind. If you need a private read, you know what to do. You look in the description box or in the pinned comment and you will find all of the information there to schedule a private consultation with me. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to our congregation. There's happiness. Ooh. Okay, you want to keep it to yourself. There's happiness in the field. There's happiness in the field. Absolutely. There's happiness in the field, but there's happiness in the fields as well. Wow. Okay. Really happy. Very happy. Absolutely happy. We have a lot of joy. Good for you, my lovey. Something about it's a boy for some of you finding out pregnant mamas out there. We're welcoming babies. Well, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I'm happy. Okay, my cheeks hurt. Happiness is in the field. Good for you, my lovies. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everyone in between. For those of you who are new, I am a channeler. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, and visions. I have the gift of prophesizing and many other gifts that God has given to me to share with humanity. So that's what we're here to do, my lovies. Giving thanks to all of you. Thank you to the day ones, the new subscribers, everyone in between. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, your super chats, your donations, your contributions to this work. It truly means a lot to me as we grow on this spiritual journey together. I give so much thanks to all of you. Again, thank you for allowing me to be this channel for almost 20,000 of you. At 20,000, we have a very special raffle for all of you, so stay tuned for that. I give thanks to God Almighty, the source where we all come from, and where we will all return. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I want to give thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nuñez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor all religious forces, spiritual forces, natural forces, and God Almighty, again, the source where we all come from, and where we will all return, because no matter what, we are all one. Amen. Ashe. And Lakesh Alakin. Every day, all day. We're happy, and we know it, and we ain't afraid to show it. I got a few downloads for you. So much was coming in, but at the end of the day, I'm happy. I guess that's what you have to hold on to. Let's see what we have for you. You know what I've been wanting to do? I haven't done this for a while. So Le Grand Tableau. You could do it with any tarot. I rarely ever do this unless somebody really asks for it, especially in a private read. But there's a spread. It's called Le Grand Tableau. And usually you work with it with the Lenormand. But if you have any version, there are so many versions of this one. But Le Lenormand. I have a few versions of this one. Le Lenormand. So basically it gives you all of the houses, and then you use the whole entire deck, and it gives you quite a bit of information. It's like that reading for some people, it could last a decade, or maybe even 2, or maybe even a lifetime, depending on who it is. But it gives a lot of information. I don't know, for some of you, we're looking at different, Ryan, something about Hillcrest. We're looking at different ways. Okay, for some of you, you're going to get a reading, or someone important to you is getting a reading. Someone wants to go in person. I recommend it. I mean, I love what I do. So I used to, for those of you who are newer, I used to do readings in person. I used to have a little booth at a vegan fair, and I did that for a few years. And I really enjoyed doing that because when you're in person, especially if you're like flowing and God brings you to just like this little like psychic shop or channeler space, I like doing it like that. I do it remotely, so my business is online and I read for a lot of people all over the world online. But for some of you, somebody wants to go and get a reading in person, and I recommend it. I recommend it. I think it's a different experience. and you will always be brought to whoever it is you need, especially if you don't plan it too much. I've never planned these things. For example, when I went to Spain, I got a reading there, and it was such a rewarding experience. For the time, I got the information I needed. I need it. Okay, someone needs a reading. A reading in person, because again, especially if you're lucky, I think it's a blessing to have a channeler, somebody that embraces the fact that they can also channel, not just read the tarot. And so when you connect with that person, so when I do readings in person, I hold on to your hand. And even if like, for example, if I'm with a couple, I'll hold on to both of their hands, because it just reinforces the connection. It's like, I always liken it to being connected to Wi-Fi versus being connected to an Ethernet cord. For some of you, something about somebody who is like, I'm bored, let's go do this. But in reality, like they're actually really excited. It's a blessing. It really is. I think that unfortunately, with religious bigotry, it's definitely been perverted over centuries to make it seem like it's one thing when it's actually Jesus himself. All of the messiahs have the gift of prophesizing. They all had the gift of prophesizing, which is very interesting to me, how at the same time, the religious bigotry and the way that they try to control people to make it seem like it's something evil and put it in books as if that's like official, like God said this is evil. God wants you to receive messages. Messages are everywhere all the time. Anyone that doesn't want you to receive messages is somebody that doesn't want you to think for yourself or to be connected to the divine. They want to be your God. I think you should. Somebody's gonna go and get a reading, and it's gonna, oh, I just got confirmation. Oh, my landlord just texted me, thanks. Someone's gonna be very thankful. They're gonna be very thankful. I'm excited. So I'm gonna do the grand tableau for you, because I've been wanting to do it the last couple of days. It's been on my mind. It's about, you've been on my mind. I hang on every... Oh, I just got confirmation again. I'll look at it as soon. Okay, someone's gonna look at it. You've been on my... Someone wants to clear their throat chakra and they want advice. Someone's gonna get a reading and they're gonna be very happy. They're gonna be very happy. Two of Cups. Oh my gosh, we got 222. I'm in love with you. That's crazy work. 7:27. Someone's taking a flight. At night. You've been on my mind and I hang on every word you say. Oh, it's about Jose. It's about Josiah. 222. 222. You can look up angel numbers for some of you if you like that. I just like to meditate upon you know what I used to do? Somehow grape upon. You know what I used to do? There's a website, Sacred Geometry, Geometria or something like that. I haven't used that site in years. But they have the sacred geometry of words and then how they translate to numbers and then other terms that have that same frequency in numbers. I don't know, for some of you, frequencies, numbers, sacred geometry, trigonometry could be significant for you. You can look up that website or a website similar to that, or you already do, and you look up like, so 222. I like to look up the esoteric meaning of the numbers. I know that some people look up angel numbers. I haven't done this in a while. But I used to all the time, the esoteric meaning, because they pull from different religious texts, spiritual texts, and then you get like, okay, in the Bible, this number shows up X amount of times, and in the Quran, this number shows up when, they're talking about this, and Abram's number is this, and, so... Because it gives you like, not just like 222, soulmate energy, unions, collaborations, missions that are important to your soul. It doesn't just give you that, like your angels are with you. It actually gives you like, in this story, this number manifested. And then it gives you like symbols. There's something about symbolic languages. Hieroglyphs or Medu Neter could be significant for you. You could be moved to study. That's why I want to study the next language I really want to take more seriously is Arabic, just because of the symbols. because the Medu Necher and then Arabic, they're very close. If you look at the symbols, like abstract art could be significant for you. 222. 222. Wow, holy cow. I don't want to simplify this because there's like a bigger frequency here. Okay, there's a lie in a situation. 9,000, no, 90,000. 90,000, a job offer, 90,000, 1021, 1022. Are you leaving? Why? Because they're deceiving you? Are you happy though? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be happy. I didn't expect you to leave. It's about Udemy. Something about online university. Something that I've been working on. I want to keep it a secret. Someone's leaving. You're going to want to keep someone a secret. You're going to want to keep someone a secret. You're going to want to keep a secret for someone who is leaving. It's like, I thought you were going to be here forever. You're leaving? Why? Oh shit. You're leaving. This energy was present the day before, but now it's like for real. Someone's going to get a really good deal. They're going to get a really good offer. It's not a bullshit offer. For some of you, a few people left or are leaving, and they left for bullshit offers. Take that how that resonates for you. I am getting it in a very work situation, but for some of you, this could, however this is manifesting, however this energy, the South, however this energy is manifest, Manny. You've been on my mind, little Manny. I hang on every word you meow. Belen and Josiah are doing great. I can't believe you're leaving. Because they're deceiving you. Okay, for some of you, someone is leaving like your organization, a group. They have a much better offer somewhere else, or they're about to, especially by October or December. December 24th could be significant for you. For some of you, someone already, okay, for some of you, you could have watched a channeler or a reader. You already knew that someone was going to leave. It's like, I already knew. Elisa is coming in, or Alicia. You already knew someone was going to leave. Because someone already had you already got a reading, or you got confirmation or symbols, or if you didn't get a reading or you didn't watch a channeler online or a tarot reader or something like that, you yourself could have gotten an intuition. It's like that person's going to leave. I feel like someone told you though. And maybe you didn't take it too seriously. You're like, yeah, I mean, we'll see. You're also not going to try to control destiny. But someone's gonna leave, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're really gonna leave? And they're leaving a really good position. And they could even be a little anxious. They're doing what's right, but for some reason they feel the need to be a little defensive. Yeah, I mean, people here are not that honest anyway. And it's like, huh? Just relax, just go. Someone, because a part of them really doesn't want to go. Someone doesn't deal with a separation in a good way. Someone could actually say I have separation anxiety. They can use those words. So that they abuse those words. Some about the suburbs. Some about Shannon. Some about Williams. Some about Williamston. Some about Michigan. Somebody, wow. Somebody's fuck buddy. I don't know if somebody's being dissuaded. The word dissuaded is coming in. F, S, or C. The letters F, S, or C are important. Somebody with herpes, 1418. F, S, C. Those letters are very important in this energy. Somebody's gonna leave, and it's like, well, I mean, we can't hold you back either, you don't want to stay. You could have grown here. We like you. We would love to work with you, but if you don't want to stay, it's very sad. Jasmine. So Jasmine Rice. The name Rice could be significant. Or Royce. Something about Royce. So Joellen. It's about Naya or Kaya. Virgo. Like, I can't force you to stay if you don't want to stay, you know? Wow. What a blow. I got this download. Wow. Things are going to go really well for this person that's going to leave. Something about somebody who was playing with spell work to try to cure a disease. The letter L, a disease that starts with the letter L, 1547. I don't know, if someone went to the deepest, darkest places to try to cure a disease. What the fuck? 1547, the devil and justice. I don't know. Someone does have kind of like fake sweetheart. I just got a confirmation. Someone does have like Alex. It's about Jones. It's about Johannesburg. Someone does have a little bit of like a fake sweetheart energy, but nonetheless, we liked you. Like, it's sad to see you go. But you already knew for some of you. Either you got a reading and someone told you that a colleague or someone you had hired or someone you started to work with, that they had a secret alternative rock, radio stations, that they had like, it was almost like infiltration, like something about Jews, the Jews, congregation, no, concentration camps, asylum. Like, you already knew that somehow forebode. You already knew that someone had an ulterior motive. Like, intuitively, you got a download, you got a reading. Like, this person's not going to stay in this community because they're not here with the intention of growing with the community. They're here because I don't know, something about seeking asylum, something about diplomatic immunity, something about a group of immigrants or migrants or people that were seeking asylum, but it was kind of like manipulation. This almost has like Russian spies type of energy. Like, someone came in to infiltrate under the guise of seeking asylum. However that energy is manifesting for you. They didn't come into a space with their heart open to be part of a community. Like, I truly want to be part of this family, whatever this is. I don't know, foreign exchange programs could be significant for you. I came to get what I needed from, it's almost like surveillance, reconnaissance, like intelligence gathering. I don't know, now I'm getting very like CIA, FBI type of energy. I came to a subcontractor, a hacker, and a stalker. I came here to investigate. This is almost like a surveillance program. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This was coming in 1832, projecting since Pisces season. Someone could have started something in late February or March. It's about Marjorie. Something about a major, something about a general, something about an attorney general. Someone was sent as a spy. They were sent as a spy to pretend like they were, like, it's like, I'm here to be a support for this community. Freemasonry, I'm here to be a support for this community. I'm here to work with you. I want to grow with you. No, they didn't. They were sent as a spy. February 22nd can mean something to you. Someone was sent as a spy. And they're really sad, actually, because it's like, somehow this is part of my contract, but in reality, like, they really enjoyed the time they spent with these people, this group. Military, something about paramilitary, secret ops, psyops, surveillance, stalking. This kind of feels like borderline, like someone feels like they were part of something corrupt, something about a corrupt Navy SEAL. Somebody could have been sent in because they got fake information from someone in government. I'm just the messenger here. So they went in to spy, like again, they went in to spy and pretend like they're, you know, it's like undercover boss. Like pretend they're a customer, pretend that they are an employee, like they're seeking employment opportunities. And really like they work for like, I don't know, the FBI is coming in, secret agents are coming in. So secret agents are flooding in. Something about swarming, a sworn statement, something about swearing in, being sworn in, like graduating class of agents. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. This is what's in your field. It's about a corrupt Navy SEAL. Someone came to spy. Someone went somewhere. Someone traveled far. This is far. Santa Barbara, this is very far. This is far. These two back-to-back are far, long distance travels. Like I'm talking about hours in a vehicle or long flights, but usually this is someone that drove somewhere. Something about pulling in a union, like something about like bringing in a union. Like energetically, there's a union manifesting. For some of you, if you work somewhere where it's not unionized or there's a part of the company that's not unionized, they're bringing in, the energy is pulling in a union. It's going to be unionized because people are fearing for their work. It has to do with job stability. Like people don't feel like it's like, I like my job. I like what I do. But I feel like at any time I could get fired. Somebody, that's energies there, bringing in the union. This could have been someone spying for a union. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is manifesting in many different ways. But somebody was like spying for a union for some, and a union is coming in. Employees are bringing in together as a collective soul tribe, they are pulling in a union. So something's going to be unionized. And something about because management tells a lot of lies. Like people like what they do. They even like management. But sometimes they feel like management is emotionally unstable. So like if they like you one day, everything goes. And if they don't like you one day, you are on the, it's like you could be fired at any time. So like we need more structure so that we're not like just letting people go just because you don't like what they wear, but you hire your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your spouse, everybody in your family works here. They never get fired. I don't know. There is an issue with despotic behavior, Nepo babies. There's an issue with that. And for some of you, people are noticing it and they want to call in a union. Spiritually, it's like it's what's fair. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's like, okay, so you fire me, but your family never does anything wrong. Your uncle is the most perfect employee. Your nephew, oh, the best. Of course. I mean, because of course. As long as they stay on your good side, though. There's issues at work for some of you who are in a work environment. When it comes to people are trying to pull in energetically, I'm feeling a union is coming in. It's not hidden. Something's going to be revealed. Big contracts are here. Big contracts are here. Huge contracts are here. Like life-changing, life-altering. I'm talking about even labor laws, travel laws. Like something really big is coming in. It's actually really positive if you look at it from a sustainability standpoint and from a long-term perspective. For some of you, strategic planning, operations, pestle, you can look at a pestle analysis for some of you. You can't run away from this. There's no avoiding this. I think someone is, from a leadership perspective, some people are looking at like, the union's gonna come in. or different, like it's like a different governing body outside of ourselves. And someone's correct. They are correct. And there's no avoiding this. There's no running away from this. It's not hidden. And someone's trying, or leadership is trying to be like, we get it. We get it. We have our clique. We have our family. Like, I'm not trying to be like blind and act like I don't see. I try to make it like, no, we really give everybody opportunities. No nepo babies here. No despotic behavior here. But someone can't run away from the fact that that's what's happening. Like on paper, if you look at these are, so then it's like, because some people wouldn't go to the extreme and try to sabotage others' careers to protect their family and their positions, other people would. It's like, how the fuck is that person? So that person that is way more studied than you, has much more experience than you, is somehow worse of an employee than you, and everything you have to say about them is negative, and everything they do is like a firestorm, and you want to have them under a microscope. Something about this isn't even in your scope of work. Someone's trying to micromanage something that's not even in their scope of work. Like, this does not have anything to do with you. I can't deny what's going on, or what's been going on. Cleanup crew. I can't deny what's going on or what's been going on. I told you someone is using their intuition. Someone used their intuition. Someone used their intuition about this crime of passion, or about all these people. It's like, so why is it that everyone that seems to be way more qualified than you, seems to have much more experience than you, they're all just worse than you, and somehow you always find a procedure to get them out? It's about a corrupt Navy scout. It's about Scottsdale. You always find a way to get them out. How is that? Talk to me about it. Like, people, they were turning a blind eye, because I'm also getting with this Two of Swords, even though in the Baraja Española, the Two of Swords means something different. But I am getting like, someone started to follow their intuition, because it's like, I feel like we're making a mistake here. I feel like there's something that we're not seeing, and someone's forcing a decision that doesn't make sense. So someone that is much more qualified than everybody else for this position, they've gone through much more studying, they've gone through much more experience, even just their career alone and what they've done in their life. So we're just supposed to look the other way and pretend like that person, like we have always something negative to say about other people. And somehow you're the last person always standing. Why? You never get reprimanded. You are perfect. You never do anything wrong. Never? So, okay, Trevor. Something about the boxer, Trevor. You never do anything wrong. But all of these people that you took out, there's issues with despotic or nepo behavior. Nepo babies and despotic behavior. And there's someone that is looking fastenal. They're following their intuition. So we need to summon up a union, or we need to have more protections for people. Because while we like the family environment, we also don't want to be unfair to other people that deserve a chance, a real chance. It's about deserving a chance at romance, a real chance. It's about Chance the Rapper. I was watching this video about Kanye West, and he was like, Kanye West's funniest moments And they were interviewing him and they were like, why did you start off as a producer? He's like, well, I actually, I wanted to start off as a rapper, but apparently, according to some people, I didn't fit the role. I didn't have baggy jeans. I didn't speak a certain way. I didn't carry around a gun. So I didn't fit the role. So that's why I couldn't start off as a rapper. And so they put me as a producer. Not only do some people that have been taken out, Manny, thank you, trying to block someone's light. Not only have some people been taken out unjustly and put in positions that it's like Kanye, producer, he can't be a rapper. Homie's a megastar. And you were trying to block his light. I don't know, the rap game could be significant for you. Saint Nick. So you're saying that this person has no capability of training, of developing, of leading, of this role, whatever this is? But this person that has very little to no experience somehow has the potential? We need a union. We need protections. We need to revamp, rewire, restructure. Because what we're doing right now, it was sustainable for a certain amount of time. It's like starting a family business, right? KFC. But if the Kentucky Fried Chicken and the General would have stayed in a certain frequency where they were only looking out for their family and their friends, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't. The music industry is important for you. Going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. Actually, we're going to be stopped at some point because you only look out for those that you care about. What I loved about working with Verizon was that there were so many we didn't just fire people just like that. That did not happen. In my whole career with them, me personally, I only got to fire one person. And that person was an idiot. That was a friend of mine. The basic, don't go work for the competitor while you're working for us. That's what he did and he got fired. And then on top of that, he said that I'm a jerk because I fired him. I'll be that jerk, my love. For friends like you, they come a dime a dozen. Something about somebody's toxic cousins. We went through appraisal programs. We had formal sit downs. We had whole systems in place that we had to follow. Every year you got your appraisal. Every day there were coaching sessions. Every month we had our planning sessions. We sat down, something about Sessions Park, something about Kate. We sat down, we had formal conversations. This is what we do, this is what we don't do. What are your goals for this month? What do you want to improve on? What do you think you need help with? What can I do for you as a leader, as your leadership team? We weren't just firing people just like that. And there were certain people that I got to work with that I'm like, I'm so happy that I got to work with this person. Because you know how many negative things were said about this person? And I saw the light in him. He even got so much money that year, he bought himself a new car. It's about KP, jealousy. People that are in positions that, for some of you, some people don't even belong in their positions. It's just to have the title and to feel like they have some type of false sense of power over others. That's not a leader. I'm just a channeler. This is what's coming in. They keep talent out. They actually keep talent out. So that person that makes no sense. We all saw their light. All of a sudden, they start performing poorly. All of a sudden, there are problems. Are you sure you're not the issue as the leader? They keep talent out. And something about a talent scout. They actually keep talent out. Kanye West. They have their biases, and then they put you in a box, and then you can't get out of that box in their head. But thank God Kanye West didn't give up. Thank God Kanye West didn't just see himself as just a producer behind the scenes. Because what a blessing to humanity we would have missed out on. To listen to people like this. Something about to listen to people like Christine. To listen to people like this that are envious in their soul. And they keep talent out. So that they could be the last person standing. People with, and then the intuition flips. I just see, I just got a feeling. Shut the fuck up. What feeling? Something about somebody who wants someone to put it in their butt. What feeling do you have with your fucked up intuition? Something about somebody who has a personality disorder. Something about someone who thinks they have one disease, like a bullshit disease, like a made up ADHD. But in reality, they actually have a personality disorder. So somebody does have a disease, but it's not the one they think. Just the messenger here. They're full of shit. They're trash with their bullshit intuition. Someone's intuition is trash. They just like to take care of the competition. They play dirty. And they tell fake premonitions. That person's not capable of being in that position. Someone has a demonic possession of envy and obsession. And someone's very again, another thing that I really liked about Verizon was that you couldn't just fire anybody that like just by making some shit up. The reason why is because there were processes in place. It was very hard for you to get fired from there. Again, you had to do something like go work for the competition. I just have a bad feeling. Shut up, you demonic, envious slut. There's a Devon. Money talks, bullshit walks. They love fucking drama. Fake intuition. Sugarcoating that something is about money. Plastic smiles. Friend zoned. Because someone got friend zoned. Because they're a red flag. I don't know. Something about wanting to cheat on their husband and getting rejected. Or cheat on their spouse and getting rejected. There's no reconciliation. And this is what's pissing someone off. So they want to ruin somebody else's life. Commitment issues. Late night calls in divine timing. We have a level up. Somebody wants someone to be I don't know. This is situate. A power couple, sugar coating, gossip. Everybody knows someone's a drama magnet. Who is envy watching someone's money. And making late night calls to try to ruin somebody else's career. And then you see this is when it gets really messy. This is when it gets really messy. This is why you can't have nepos or depos. It's about depos. Despotic behavior or nepotism. It's something about a depo shot. And somebody who wants to fuck someone else instead of their husband or their wife. You got drama in a work situation for some of you that needs to be cleaned up. Someone seeking some bullshit revenge. Because they want to take out the competition. And this is someone for some of you that is in a relationship. I'm getting a drama at a work situation for some of you. There's somebody who is married trying to fight for a single person. And trying to get another single person that could work with them in trouble. With their fake intuition about having to check somebody's work or research them or see what they got going on. Someone is envy watching. There's no accident here. Somebody's making fake intuitions about this person. I don't know. They're making too many mistakes or something's wrong. This is the person you choose to focus on when you have so many other things you can focus on that are wrong. Why this person? It's like petty behavior, but I think people forget. Like in management, I was also in management. Someone's comparing themselves like, she's a manager. I used to be a manager too. That's how you know. Check out their attitude. What the fuck does it have to do with anything that we're fucking talking about? We're at work. Why are you comparing yourself? That's when you start to see the demons. You got to pay attention. Somebody who just got a tattoo. Someone does not want to be an accomplice or a partner. They don't want to run away from a situation. This could be like a higher up, like realizing like we got a problem here. We have a problem here. We have a problem here. We try to ignore it for a while. We like our culture. We do. We like the family environment, but this is the dark side of this. We're too lackadaisical and laid back when it comes to protecting people from people that are in positions of power. Something about an RN. Everything is exposed about these accidents or about what somebody was planning. This almost feels like hyper villain, something about villanoma. This almost feels like hyper vigilance, like looking for the defects and then really basic management, basic psychology. You know, we're under pressure. As a leader, I was having this conversation with a gentleman at work, and he was like, when I was, I used to be called the pilot when I was an EMT, because even if things were going south, I had to keep a cool, calm, and collected voice. Why? Because imagine you on a flight. Someone was taking a lot of flights. Red eyes, or someone has to take a lot of flights. Imagine you on a flight. The pilot comes on. Oh my God, we're freaking out. Everybody, did you get your seatbelt on? You don't have your seatbelt on? What the fuck? Well, apparently shit's going bad up there. That means we're gonna die, because if the pilot's freaking out that way, there's something wrong. It would be even worse if the pilot did something like that and there wasn't something going on, but the pilot for some reason wanted to freak out all of the passengers. There is someone above the pilot that is watching this. There's something wrong. How has that pilot been in his position for so long? Somebody tried to undermine another person or sabotage another person, and they brought negative karma via negative attention to themselves. They had to happen this way. It had to happen this way. Someone who is trash and full of shit. It's like, how did you get into your relationship? How did you get into your position? It's almost like somebody banked on not being investigated. Something about somebody who used to work at a bank. Like, go, I'm telling you what to do. Go check that person. But that person has nothing to do with you. But let's see what you've been up to. You start to find like little mistakes everywhere, because we're only human, right? Every human makes mistakes. So you want to overemphasize that person's mistakes, but you've been making mistakes for fucking decades in your position, years in your position. And you got this person fired, you got that person fired, I don't understand why people take pride in firing people. So you're not a leader, you're not a manager, because you're supposed to develop people. And if so many people are flunking under you and you only keep people that know everything, you're not a fucking leader. You should fucking step down. You never make mistakes. You've never made a mistake in your fucking life. Home in the reverse. This is not your home. You stole this home. You stole this position. There are people that would, if they would have been in your position for 1, 2, 3, 5, 17 years, they would have done a better job and they would have made this a home. You are selfish. You only care about yourself and sabotaging others so you can keep your position. Someone on a fake deposition. Corrupt law enforcement for some. Someone a governor. The whole shit is upside down. We need a cleanup. Do we need to bring in an external consultant company? For some of you, something's very serious. To surveil. I told you something about surveillance. There was an external company that was brought in to surveil. And what they found, these are a bunch of fucking clowns for some. These are a bunch of fucking liars. They make up processes, stress people out with their made up processes that they don't even fucking got together. They take out their insecurities on other people. They slander other people, undermining some other people's intelligence. This is what someone found in an audit in an ergonomic furniture. You need ergonomic furniture? I don't know. For some of you, there's a cleanup crew. An external company came in to audit a company. The problem is with leadership. Maybe even with some frontline managers, but it's coming from the top. It's not coming from your frontline employees. It's coming from the top. You need a cleanup in corporate. Your district managers, it's about an attorney general. There's a surveillance of a government violating government policies, not having the parameters set up, not having the appropriate reference guides. You have a bunch of people. It's like, I'm not saying that they weren't helpful while you had them, but they need to be moved. Moved around, moved. This is what an external auditor is going to say, or what they've already said. Surveillance, I told you. And they also found despotic and nepo behavior. If you look at it on paper, so this person gets fired for the same offense this person commits. What makes them different? There was no mercy for this person. Why did this person get a pass? And they did the same thing. They made the same mistake. Is that a fake soulmate? Random. I'm not saying you can't make mistakes. This is what an auditor is saying. I'm saying if you're gonna fire someone for violating this, you need to fire this person for violating this too. And I don't care about their attitude. You know, in management, how many people I had to work with that I'm like, not my favorite person to work with, but also I love them because I love their path and I love what I do. And I'm not here to pick my favorites and fire someone because they're not my fucking favorite. I had to work with people that it was like, that person thought I was an enemy. I still want them to get promoted because I still see them as a supervisor material. It's about a serial killer. That's what I loved about working with Verizon. It was what it brought out of me that I already knew was there anyway. And since I've left there, I'm like, oh my God. The bullies took over. I'm not saying that I haven't seen leaders since I left there, but I'm like, there are people all over in all types of industries where I'm like, what are you doing? Maybe it was after 2020 and people got desperate to have security, so they were willing to sabotage anyone to keep a position. Not everyone, but to Bianca. Centro de la Universidad de Salamanca. What makes you better than them? What made this person, I don't know, for some of you, it's almost like firing like a family member. No. Yeah, someone's gonna have to fire a family member. Firing somebody who hired in December. So planning a dismemberment. Take that how that resonates. It's coming in a few different ways. This is almost like your family member has this position and then you're in a different position, but they have a counterpart that's in the same position. And it's like, well, your family member, they've made fucking mistakes all the fucking time. And they've been in this position for X amount of time. And this person is the person that you're against. So what makes your family member better? I have to know. Something about just let the numbers speak for themselves. Your family member fucking sucks. And we keep them around. So why would we fire this person? No, but my family member, no. What mistakes has this person done that it warrants a firing or disciplinary action? We want to know, Mr. Leader or Mrs. Leader. This is setting off huge alarms. Not because of who's involved right now, but because it's been happening for a long time. And if we are trying to grow the way we're trying to grow, 5111 555, there is a problem here. There is a problem here for people that live in fear of their peers. There is a huge problem here, and we're going to fix it. The good thing is that you have so that you've hired the right people to fix this. This could be you looking at your business this way. We're going to fix this. We have to fix this because I'm trying to leave a legacy that's bigger than me, bigger than humanity, bigger than everyone that's involved right now. Because in 50 years, we're not going to be here. But what we've created today will be here for other generations. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about what car I could drive today if my children are going to beat the Joneses' children. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about what can I do because I see what's happening with humanity and I wanted to create something that can help humanity. That's what I want to do. I want to leave a legacy that my children's children's children and all of their peers, not just the ones in their community, but all around the world, they could benefit from. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about my fancy titles or what kind of vehicle I'm going to drive. I'm thinking Google. What kind of gift am I going to leave to the world? The Four of Pentacles in the Baraja is a gift. What gift of this contract am I going to leave to the world? Your minds are too small. And if we need to retrain you, that's fine. We don't want to fire you, but we also don't want to sabotage good talent either. Because you're cheating on your fucking spouse and you want to fuck your colleague that you're competing with somebody else. Do you see now? Okay. And if this is not the culture for you, that's okay too. But if you want to work with us, we can work with you. I was talking to some colleagues the other day, and I shared with you, I wrote to the president of the company that I'm working for. After I heard him speak, he addressed the company on a live stream, and I thanked him. And in the past, I've had presidents, they're too busy to respond. They're too busy to interact with the commoners. He responded. And not only did he respond, it was a thoughtful, heartfelt message. He could have just said thanks and bye. A servant's heart. We need more servants' hearts. We don't need fucking arrogant people. We need a servant's heart. So a surgeon, from this white man or this man. He's a white man, but you know, white, black, take it how it resonates. In La Baraja Española, the King of Pentacles is a white man or a man with fair skin. King of Pentacles, the patriarch, the father, the quintessential husband, or wife, because I'm reading collective energy, you take it how it resonates. Someone who benefits from, it's not to say that we're gonna fucking starve to help everybody else, but we provide for everyone. That's what I want to leave behind. We provide for everyone. We don't sabotage talent so that we can protect ourselves. We foster cooperation. If that does not fit who you are in your soul, there is the door. I was listening to this beautiful channeler earlier today, and when she was describing the when she was describing the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles, I loved what she had to say. This is an energy of a person, whatever they manifest, it's not just in their best interest. They want to see everyone succeed. They take care of the family. This is not success by cheating or undermining others. Something about somebody who has a lot of toxic brothers. It's about tacit consent. This is not someone that's in perversions. This is someone that respects the family, traditions, their wife, their partner, or husband, take it how it resonates, males or females. This is someone that when I'm doing something, this is a wonderful manager, a wonderful leader. If something's not working, we have to take corrective action. Not because I'm trying to harm anyone. Again, Verizon. I'm not trying to harm anyone per se. I need to develop you, and that's okay. You're like a child. You're like my child. Not in like, because I see you as like less than me. I'm not talking about that. This energy is not like that. I really need to develop you. You want to be a better leader? Let me help you. But you have to be willing. John. Everyone used to talk shit about John. John is stubborn. John's not going to change his ways. John this, John that. That year, John and I working together, we had the best year ever. He went from being the worst in certain categories to being the fucking best. No one abandoned John, threw John under the bus, got rid of John, tried to plan a scheme to get John out. It's about listening to toxic Christine. No one wanted to work with John. We had to divide. I remember the management team, we had a meeting and we all had to divide like who we would pick to work with. And no one wanted to work with John. I was like, I'll work with John. I'll take John. They're like, are you sure? I'll take John. This is this type of leader. I'll take the supposed problem child. Why? Because look at the energy they carry. So Jim Carrey. Bon by Gooch, my lovies. We're already at 58:17. Dang, are we gonna really do this freaking thing? The tableau takes time. I'm gonna do a smaller version. I'm just gonna do the 13. The tableau takes time. The tabloids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something about you dirty whore. You don't belong here. We have a female that's important to you, a female watching this. Usually, this is a female that's my skin color, a little lighter or a little darker, but males, females, light skin, dark skin, you take it how it resonates. We have here a hard worker. The Queen of Wands in La Baraja is a little different, but we have here a hard worker. Someone who is very progressive, someone who is magnetic, someone who is willing to put in the work, just tell me what to do. They're trying to undermine this energy. Nothing good will come from this. 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 And so there are wise people that are not going to allow something terrible to happen. Something about a serial killer. For some of you, someone's killed a lot of wives to get money. Someone has killed a lot of people they've married. Someone, for some of you, this crime of passion is coming back. Somebody who's going to die of a heart attack. Someone has killed a lot of people. For some of you, maybe someone didn't kill. Let me rewind. Maybe someone did not kill their wife, maybe, or their husband. Maybe somebody just lost a lot of partners. But for some of you, someone does have at least 3 to 6 spouses that have died. Something about committing suicide. Someone has at least 3 to 6 spouses that have died in mysterious ways, and something about committing suicide. And this person always gets money after their spouses die. For some of you, there is love at work. There's success at work. If there's something that, again, I think someone really cares about what they're doing and they see the bigger, it's about an apparition, and they see the bigger purpose to their divine plan. So they're going to bring in whatever resources we need to make sure that we're not doing things out of greed, out of envy, out of the 7 deadly sins. Someone could be very spiritual. They could be very spiritual. But like be the CEO or be the CFO or the COO. What do we need to do to correct certain things that have been bad behaviors since the beginning? And maybe not bad behaviors. Again, they served us at some time. KFC, they had to start with just the family. The general, his family making chicken, and then we grew. Kentucky could be significant for you, and then we grew. But we couldn't keep the same procedures. KFC couldn't stay operating as a family-owned business. Because when my family is gone, or when my friends are gone, this is going to belong to someone else. This is going to belong to God, to the world. Right, Papas? We have a divorce here for some of you. We do have a divorce. Somebody is mourning a divorce for some of you. You have a friend here who loves you. For some of you, there's a couple here that split. They're even showing up as different suits. So these people are not together and they're not getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. There's a couple here divorcing. It's about somebody in law enforcement. We have a couple here that either are recently divorced or about to divorce. But I do see happiness and love in this couple. Like, they're not couple anymore. There's one person that may still want the couple. Like, I still kind of want to be with him. Especially the woman. For some of you, there's definitely like people working together, like spouses working together, or ex-spouses working together, or ex-partners working together. So, but on X5. But it's like the husband wants to move forward, maybe with a colleague or someone else. They're actually showing up in a suit. Oh my God, look at this. They're matched with someone else. And eventually this person, she's also going to find someone else. Take it how it resonates. There's somebody that's mourning like separation from their partner, and they could work for the same company. 11, 11, 11, 11, 1, 1, the number 3, the number 6, the number 10, the number 4, the number 2, 3, or 3, 2, the number 4, the number 1, the number 21 or 12, the number 7, a lot of 12, 12, 12, 10, 10, 10. There's a completion of a cycle here. We have a lot of pairs, 3, 3, 12, 12, 1, 1, 1, new beginnings, 4, 4, 10, 10. Someone's like, well, I just want to talk to you. Like, I still care about you. It's like, all right, that's fine that you still care about me. But I've moved on. I'm committed to someone else, or I'm in love with someone else, or I have feelings for someone else, or I'm dating someone else. Somebody is, for some of you, if you're dating someone, they're going through a financial crisis because of their unholy matrimony, because of their divorce. Like someone has to dish out a lot of money, or they had to, or they lost a lot. Somebody lost a lot after a divorce. Something about married to someone in law enforcement. It's about Marion County, a bounty hunter, San Francisco. Someone has a Southern accent, south of the United States. Italy could be significant for you. Berkshire could be significant for you, or Berkshire if you're in the Northeast United States. Canada, Paris, Canada, the city. Paris could be significant for you. The name Paris could be significant for you. Something about a tarot reader. So a bird feeder. Something about somebody who is very reckless. Something about someone who was pretending to be a tarot reader and read your energy for some of you, and they gave false information about you. I see blessings at work. And for some of you, I told you someone's leaving work because they have a level up. There's a new contract here for somebody. You're going to hear about social news. Ace of Wands in the baraja is social news. You can't see this. Hold on. Ace of Wands. Oh, this is in the way too. It's the first card. Ace of Wands in the baraja is social news. You got social news coming in. You'll be talking to somebody that's going to tell you that they got a new job. And for some of you, someone does not fit the culture. For some of you, somebody was just spying, to be quite frank. They were surveilling. They were sent in as an auditor or something like that. Someone was sent in like to infiltrate a space just to see how people really Bilal, India, how they really behave. It's about somebody who wanted to make you their slave. Judith, how they really behave. Somebody was just there. They're going to tell you, oh yeah, I'm leaving for a new job, or whatever the case may be. And for some of you, someone is actually legitimately leaving for a new job, and things are going to go really well. They are. They really are going to go really well. They're going to be very happy. You have somebody that's leaving, and they're going to be very happy with their new job. It's going to be sad to see someone go. Something about somebody who gets a lot of advice from their dad. Something about their dad has a lot of vices, but nonetheless, they give their child, especially a daughter, really good advice. There's a dad that's not that great of a man, but he is a great father. Like, he wants to see his daughter do better than him. Somebody could say that, like, you know, I know someone's a liar. I know I'm not that great of a man, but I want to see you do better than me, my child. Somebody says that a lot to their child. Someone's going to go on to do great things. They're going to be very happy wherever they're going. But for some of you, someone is moving because they want to be near like a side dude, or like somebody, for some of you, someone's moving for a fuck buddy. Someone's moving for a fuck buddy. And I have to tell you, they're not going to be happy with this fuck buddy. Eventually, they're going to meet someone else. Everything is coming in for a reason. Remember earlier, I said some of these spreads, it could be for a year, it could be for a decade, depending on who I'm reading for. Somebody is moving for work, but they're also doing it because they want to be near a jerk. He's coming in as a jerk for them. So here we go with Benjamin, Bend, Oregon. Bend. B-E-N-D. It's about brandy. Something about a drug dealer. Something about a bartender. Something about someone who met someone on some type of dating site. Tinder is coming in, but you take it how it resonates for you. Or Hinge or whatever dating site someone's on. Someone wants to move to be closer to a man who's moving on with someone else. Especially if you have like a friend or someone that's important to you who wasn't this present? It's about Bartholomew. Wasn't this present yesterday? It's about Washington, Pennsylvania. Wasn't this present yesterday? A friend that's doing something stupid, like, what does she have on me? What does she have on me? He wants to be with her. She wants to be with the other one. What do you want? This person wants to move to be closer to a man that doesn't want them. It's like, I'm near you now. You're near me now. Near, N-E-E-R, could be significant for you. You're near me now. What the hell are you doing here? You need self-love. You're near me now. Okay. I'm busy today. I'll be busy for the rest of the year. I'm focused on someone else. For some of you, this hasn't happened yet. It's coming up. A friend is going to tell you, oh yeah, I'm moving to be closer to whoever the hell this is. Work, they're going to love their work. They're going to love what they're doing for work. They're going to love what they're doing for work. And they're going to meet someone else. But the person that they think that they're going to, I don't know, it's about masturbating to the thought of, they're not going to be with this other person. Who's this person? I just got Leo. A corrupt Leo. Okay, this is okay, your friend is a Leo. Your friend is a Virgo. It fell over the female. Your friend is a Capricorn. Your friend is a Leo, your friend is a Virgo, your friend is a Capricorn. Or this could be you in this energy, my lovies, chasing around someone that doesn't want you. But I don't feel like this is you. For the most part, I feel like for some of you, this is someone that's important to you, that's going to tell you, I'm leaving work, I got a new job, and also I want to be near this man or this woman or whatever the case may be. So I want to be near Amanda. For some of you, I don't see this happening. Okay, and this other person that's moving on with someone else. This person has Leo in the negative. This person is very arrogant. They want to have control over something that they don't even need to have control over. Someone's very overbearing. They want to be the center of attention. It's like, I want to show up. And for some of you, this is someone that's fucking married to someone else. The love spell and the lust spell wore off. It's like, I'm not turned on by you anymore. If ever these people had a connection, it's not a conniption. This person's looking like a dirty whore, I have to tell you. And something about like a horrible mother or a horrible father. Someone's not looking like a respectable person. And they want to move to be near someone else. It's about near, N-E-E-R. It's like, so you got your man or you got your woman and we had a fling or we had a thing and you want to be near me? Because you want to live an imaginary love story? This is a Capricorn that's moving on. Or in Capricorn season. Strong Capricorn. This is strong Capricorn. Capricorn twice. Strong Capricorn. The number 20, the number 10, 2010 could be significant for you. And Gemini. All right, and then we're looking at what's the time frame for this? Virgo. So we're looking at September to October. Nope. August to September, and Capricorn season. So strong Capricorn. Let me see. So a Pisces. Let me see. So Capricorn season, we're looking at December 22nd to January 19th. And then we have Virgo season. We're looking at August 23rd through November. Okay, for some of you, November. Virgo season, August 23rd through September 22nd. The wheel is spinning. Something about they stay sinning. It's about Cindy. It's about Cindy Lou. Something about somebody who wants to tell their lover, I'm in love with you. And it's like, I don't have respect for you. If I ever did, the love spell wore off. The love spell wore off. It stops chomps. Stop chasing me. That's lunacy. Somebody be popping up at someone's job. Somebody who worked with the mob. They be popping up at someone's job and someone's like, it's awkward. Like, you have no business here. And plus it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for your husband. I'm embarrassed for your wife. Someone's having like a wake up. This is nice. They're breaking a karmic bond. I'm embarrassed. What can I tell you? Paris, I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna run away from you. I'm gonna keep running from you. I'm running from you. You mortify me, this third party situation. You bring your fucking husband around. You have no fucking empathy for the fact that we fucked. And now we're in front of your husband. So somebody's owning up and taking accountability for fucking someone's spouse. So fucking them in their house. Saw a trailer. I don't know what the same-sex connection is, but somebody could make Manny. Somebody could be married to the same sex. I did get something about someone who's bisexual, so they don't mind. They're in a supposed loyal couple, but they could be cheating with someone of the opposite sex. Like if this is a gay man, they could still be cheating with a woman on their gay lover, on their gay husband. Or if this is like a woman, she could be a lesbian, but she's cheating on her spouse with, or she's trying to. Someone got the soul of a cheater. Even if it hasn't happened in the physical, like someone could be very flirty with a colleague, promiscuous energy. It's like, what the fuck? Your wife is right here. Like we work, I don't know, for somebody, something has to do with work. You're flirting with me and your wife works right here. I be telling you, some fucking clowns. Someone got the energy of a fucking escort. Maybe this is the type of person that's like, yeah, I have my wife, but you got more money than her. Yeah, I got my husband, but you got more money than him. This is the energy. Someone's an escort. They have escort to the highest bidder. Someone needs a fucking babysitter. They can't Cambridge. They can't be left alone. It's like you think that your spouse is going to work, being respected. I don't know, because somebody does care a lot about titles. And then you find out that they're out here fucking flirting with their fucking co-worker who has more money than you, or the manager, or the boss, or the leader, or some bullshit. And you're like, I thought you were, I thought we were lesbians and you loved me. And she's like, nah. She's like, nah. He got more money than you, my love. She wouldn't say this. Fucking fake AI photos of happiness. Someone got a trashy soul. Sandra. Outsiders are not exposing how immature someone really is. Someone's fucking immature. And they're not going to get to, okay, I see. Because it's a one-sided connection. For some of you, I got this download yesterday of a lesbian who is a delusional and is just competitive and abusive and emotionally all over the place. And they're abusive to their partner. They don't give a fuck. They have no respect. Given the right amount of money, they would totally bail. But this is somebody that wants to pretend like they have genuine and sincere emotions for a straight man. Or for some of you, this could be a gay man that's in this energy, but it did come in as a lesbian. A lesbian who is confused, conflictual, and in a one-sided war. People are not exposing this person, how immature they truly are, and how they would look for a place to stay somewhere else, given the right connection. I'm not interested in you. Someone's also trying to create, if this is a work situation, someone has been trying to create a very uncomfortable dynamic where people think that they have something going on with someone they don't have something going on with. Someone is playing with some type of hex work where I'm seeing black magic, where they are trying to create some type of like an environment where it seems like they're fucking someone they're not fucking. Someone is definitely same sex. They are definitely same sex. And someone is running away from the same sex person. This is a same sex person. They're in a same sex connection with someone else, trying to fuck around with someone else just because they like to cause drama. Because they want to Netflix and chill. And for some of you, I told you, someone who is married just wants to fuck somebody else. And they want to revenge, undermine somebody else's work because they want to fuck somebody else. Like simpleton energy. Someone is not caught up with this fuck shit of this person. Because God is blocking them. God is blocking this. Something about somebody who stays stalking. And the name Chris is very important. Okay, what else do we have for you? In the evening time, someone's worried about talking to you for some of you. You have blessings at work, but you also have a lot of envy at work, but you have success around a work situation. But again, there are people watching in envy, in delusional love stories, pretending like they love somebody and... Messy, messy, messy. Something about Ambien, sleeping pills. Messy, messy, fucking messy. Oh, my lovies. We're at what? 0120, 231, 32. Be careful with people that tell you, I'm in love with you. I just love you. This person is going to be left out for being an idiot. And fucking delusional as fuck. You also have someone new that you're meeting, a professional. For some of you, I told you, we have new professionals coming into your field. We have people that are investigating a situation. You could be hiring an external consultant, or someone important to you is hiring an external consultant. The King of Swords in the Baraja Española is a professional, is someone that works in a legal department, is someone that has a lot of years of experience in a situation. They have a license, they have a title, they could be a doctor, they could be a higher ranking official in a situation. This is someone new that's coming in. This could be an auditor for some of you. This could be a union organizer. This could be something about somebody who works at Pfizer. Something about the medical devices. You could be talking to someone that's going to sell you new medical devices for some of you. You have new professionals in your field. And there are blessings when it comes to these new connections, especially for some of you, you're trying to clean up an organization so that you could be more fair, you could be more just, and you're thinking of sustainability and longevity. We can't have people undermining and sabotaging good employees. We just can't. Ta-da. Boom. That's all I've got for you until very soon. You know what it is. I absolutely love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Syria, your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Something about jinn magic. It's very tragic. Something about somebody who died of a backfire when it came to jinn magic. Someone's lights got put out. A head injury. Someone was playing with jinn magic and they were told not to, and they had a jinn magic, and they got a head injury. Somebody died. I am seeing someone I am seeing someone's head wrapped. I'm seeing someone in a medical facility, in a hospital bed. A freak accident and a head injury for someone that was playing with jinn magic. They're not gonna live for very long after this accident. They thought it was funny though. Something about somebody who wanted someone to die. Purification, work, and unending activity. They're gonna get eaten by the same energy that they put out. Yeah, they're going to paradise. They're gonna go to paradise. They're gonna be touched by an angel. They're gonna go to paradise. For being stupid. It was funny. For being stupid and ignorant. Yeah, someone's gonna conflict, adversity, and stupidity. It was stupid, and they're gonna get touched by an angel so that they can go away. Yeah, this king of wands, this emperor in the reverse, this tyrannical. I told you somebody got an arrogant Leo energy. Aries could be significant for you. This person who is delusional, who thought that they could, I don't know. This is a bully. This is a poor leader for some. This is somebody who is corrupt. This is organized crime. This is somebody who is not stable. Wants to exert authority or dominance over something that they don't need to. They are a briber, gifts in the reverse, and they are a weak man, especially as a man. They are delusional with the dreamer in the reverse. They don't follow the divine plan. God gives them good advice. They go the other way. They want to dream up their own nightmare, and God's like, this is the divine plan. Fertility, a powerful female, and motherhood. Someone tried to rob someone's spirit, baby. Yeah, no. So Guillermo, this was a waste of money, loss of money, and sham charity. Someone paid for something that backfired on them because they were told no. This is like trying to steal something. I'm getting this in a very esoteric way, but you take it how it resonates. Yep, justice. They try to force something and God's like, no. Force, justice, and strength. The flower pusher. Someone's getting something shoved up their ass. I'm getting like, you know how when you're in a hospital bed and they have to fucking hook shit up to your penis and to your asshole, especially as a man. I'm seeing a man that put themselves in a really stupid Pilates. They put themselves, I am seeing a man in my mind's eye. Look at this. Karma. They put themselves in a really stupid predicament. Because someone was trying to play with, I am seeing a man who was trying to send some type of jinn magic to a female because they wanted to steal a spirit baby. And it was stupid. It was stupid. It was stupid. They try to send some type of conflict magic, conflict, adversity, and stupidity. Because there's enough for everyone. The table of plenty. There's a theme here, and that's justice. Someone who speaks with a lisp. Page of Swords, eagerness, enthusiasm, and future potential, because we're thinking of our future potential. One for all and all for one. And if you can't sign up for that, the divine is going to have to handle you because that's the era that we're moving into. Something about 5D, something about 5G. That's the era we're moving into. Enough with the lunacy, enough with the egotism, servant leadership. And if you can't get with that, then move over. So I then roll over. I am seeing someone in a hospital bed. That's what they manifested. A drunk who is going for a rebirth. ascension. For some of you, someone actually is gonna die. They manifested some type of death in their life. I am getting death, but for some of you, it's like death as in like an actual death. And for others of you, it's like a death in like something's gonna end very terribly. Someone can suffer a tragic accident and then they have to like be out for a while so they could finally like take a seat. After some type of party, I don't know. Trash, fraud, or a party scene. Someone got no money. Someone's been blowing a lot of money on parties. We have no money when it comes to a marriage. Someone cannot control someone's mind. Someone's definitely going to suffer an accident. I am seeing someone in a freak accident. And I'm seeing someone in a hospital bed. And head wrap. Someone's going to have a really bad head injury because someone's full of trash when it comes to seeking revenge on someone that did nothing to them. We have someone cannot get revenge on a female who did nothing to them. And so they're trapped. Somebody wasted all of their money trying to harm an innocent woman because they committed fraud. When it comes to saying that they were married to someone or getting paid off of people, I don't know. For some of you, I did say something about Gucci loafers. I did say something about somebody marrying and a lot of their partners, whether it be legal or not legal. Somebody married a lot of people. I use those words for a reason. They married a lot of people and a lot of people died after being supposedly married to someone. But this one did not. So somebody wanted revenge on a female that didn't fall for a trap. Hacking and stalking. That's why they were hacking and stalking. Burials after accidents. I told you, for some of you, somebody had spouses die in freak accidents, suicides, weird shit. Death in the reverse, travel in the reverse. But for some of you, and a lot of lies to isolate a female that they try to set up for money. Something about Armani and something about they thought this shit was funny. Something about Nelly, something about somebody in the military. So this is scary. They try to set up a female to die so somebody could get money. And they've done this before. Outer space. And I told you something about a dismemberment. There's a separation of this group. But dismemberment came in many different ways, so you take it how it resonates. Dismemberment of this group. They don't want to be accomplice anymore because somebody's caught up. They can't get revenge. Somebody lied on a female who is innocent, who maybe doesn't even know about this shit. They were full of shit. They were full of trash, saying that this female did something to them and they were seeking revenge. It was all a lie. It was a setup to try to kill somebody for fucking money. They've done this before with this bullshit marriage scheme. So they listened to Toxic Christine. They were stalking somebody and surveilling them, not because they had anything to do with this female, but because they wanted to prey on an innocent person that they thought was an easy target. So about stalking someone at Target. They could have saw somebody. You know, I met this man, a truck driver. A truck driver could be significant for you. Somebody like MacGyver. I met a truck driver and he told me, I met him at a Denny's. I was on my way to Michigan when I got the HR job there when I was in H-Mart. Something about when I was in H-Mart. When I was in HR for Los Tres Amigos, the Mexican restaurant up in Michigan and in Chicago. And I was driving there and this guy, I stopped to do homework at a Denny's. And this guy came up to me and he wanted to pay for my breakfast. I'm like, you don't have to do that. He's like, no, I want to. And then he's like, we talked about a few different things and he's like, I could take out an insurance policy on anyone. I'm like, that's fucking illegal. He's like, no, I could even take an insurance policy out on you. I'm like, Huh? You don't even know me. He's like, I could do it. I have an insurance policy out on my exes. I have my insurance policy. Like, if they die, I'm going to get paid. Someone is into, and he told me he's into organized crime. And the leader of his group is a female who's in government. But he was also a truck driver. For some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. Aliens in the reverse. Wooded area in the reverse. Something is not very foreign. Something is not far-fetched. People are catching on to something. Something is not obscure anymore. Something is not hidden anymore. Something is not natural either, with wooded in the reverse. Something about sandalwood. Something about sandals resorts. Someone is trapped by the flow of water, by the flow of information. And they can't pretend like they're trying to seek revenge on someone that did nothing to them. This could be a fucking stranger that found someone. Again, for example, I'm a single woman. I've been single for many years. I haven't been involved with anybody in any with anybody in any years. Excuse me. Somebody wanted, okay, hex work as well. Hex work was involved. Menya, ramen. Somebody that's watching me in organized crime, they could think to themselves, if they just see the physical, this girl's always alone. She's always alone. This is an easy target. You know how many people I had, especially in Mira Mesa, San Diego, stalking me? There was one guy, followed me to the supermarket, followed me to the library. Everywhere I go, he would pop up. I told you, people out in work situations acting very hostile. It's not hard. A single woman, an organized crime ring, they want to get paid. They want to spread all types of misinformation. It's just me, according to what they see. It's just me. This is an easy target. She's never been married, doesn't have children. She's easy, an easy target. We just got to keep an eye on her all the time. How many of us is it? It's 20 of us against her. Or maybe even more, because some of these people belong to big networks. Some of a big network, like production. It's easy to destroy her life. Lie a little bit about who she is, about her character, show fake documents about her. We don't even fucking know her. This is what's in the field. It's easy. She dies, we isolate her. No one helps her because we lied about everything she is. We don't even fucking know her, but we can make up any excuse about her. We can make up anything about her. Oh, people like her because she's attractive. Say she got herpes. Say she's a lesbian. Say she's this, that, whatever. Make shit up. Say she's a prostitute. None of which is true. We don't even fucking know her. Steal her mail. I told you I had people stealing my mail. One person deposited a check into Navy Federal. Into the Navy Federal Bank in San Diego in Mira Mesa. People I don't even know. It's not that far-fetched. These things happen all the time. This fucking cult that you're not a part of, who you never had any affair with, you had no affair with. At the bank, at the Navy Federal Bank, they gave me the name of the person who stole the check, my income tax check, and deposited it into a bank. They gave me the name of the account by mistake. I'm like, I don't even know that person like that. Even in Mira Mesa, I wasn't cool with anybody. Somebody wants to like block the truth. I wasn't even cool with anybody like that. The closest person I got close to, some people did some favors for me, but the closest people I got close to was a Tom who stopped talking to me after 2 weeks of working out together. I moved because I thought that I got a job working at a spa in Michigan. It didn't work out. I came back. He stopped talking to me completely. I didn't know him like that. He didn't owe me anything. I was alone for the most part. No affiliations, no affairs. Somebody lied and said you had an affair for some of you. There's a separation of this fucking cult. They cannot use you as a power supply. And the secret is out. That they do shit like this to innocent people. They slander, stalk, and make up shit about innocent people so they can harvest. And they can't cover this shit up. So like, how do you know her? Why are you always where she is? Because I even have fucking trackers on my fucking vehicle. The devil. That's how obsession. The 7 deadly sins. The sin of lust, of greed, of laziness. Trying to come up off of somebody else's demise. Because they're an easy target. Be careful with people fucking sweethearts and charity and bullshit. You had no affair with these people. You had no affair with this toxic couple. The man that was stalking me, last name Jones could be significant for you. The man that was stalking me, he was also always with this other woman. And I'm like, woman, you don't have like fucking self-respect? Like, what the fuck am I doing riding around with this man stalking another fucking woman? Even if we were trying to get paid off of her fucking demise. This is the life I'm gonna settle for? A caregiver? Someone also wanted you to take care of them, like use you as like, this could have been like an older man. And it's like, well, you know, I can have a young girlfriend. No, the fuck you can't. I can have a young boyfriend. No, the fuck you cannot. 0141 11 4444. A female is blocking this shit. Mountain is a huge block. You gonna keep stalking? It's blocked. And I'm also getting in the reverse, like there's a female, it's like, if I have to defend myself, I will. If my life is in danger, I'm going to respond accordingly. I could be a sweetheart if need be. But if my life is in danger, I'm going to respond accordingly. Someone thinks you're doing voodoo because they got a backfire. You've never met anyone like me. But if I feel like I'm in danger, seriously, or if you seriously want to harm me, I will respond as above and so below accordingly. When I was a child, everything is coming in for a reason. When I was a child, there was a little boy that used to get on my nerves because he thought he liked me and he was very annoying to me. And I remember that my dad one day, he's like, are you going to marry him when you grow up? And I'm like, no, Dad. I got so frustrated. I'm like 10-year-old me. I'm like, I don't want to marry him. I don't like him. We went to the park one day and I remember my baby sister was swinging. She was swinging in a swing. And he kept doing these stupid faces. His facial expressions, because he would always like to do like those like silly faces, but it would just get under my skin. And I remember I was looking at my sister and I'm like, kick him in the face. Like, in my mind, kick him in the face, kick him in the face, kick him in the face, kick him in the face. And then finally, boop, she kicked him in the face. I've always had a gift of protecting myself when shit is not aligned for me. I wouldn't test it. I've always said it, and I always will. And for some of you, this is your energy. I'm only channeling a part of you. I have yet to see the person that tries to screw me over and harm me and go away and be, oh, I'm happy today and nothing's going to happen to me. No, no, no. That's not how it works. I'm a sweetheart, but if you want to play stupid, let's play stupid. You want to play stupid and overstep boundaries? Let's play stupid. You're going to fucking regret it though. My warning is being respectful. My warning is being kind. You want to push the boundaries. Get ready to lose your mind. So get ready to abuse your mind. I'm very sweet. I don't have to be a bully. I don't have to be mean. I'm very sweet. But here is where I draw the line. I don't give a fuck what your title is, what you've been through, who you fucking killed. I am kind to everyone, but you better respect the line. Someone that used to be a fucking neighbor, a fucking retarded neighbor of yours from the past for some of you, who's under surveillance now or who was fucking stalking you. An affair. Someone tried to give you money to have an affair with them. A fucking perverted neighbor of yours. To make it seem like you were in a relationship and like they committed a crime of passion. You fucking coward. And how you do it, because you do it behind the scenes, pretending like you're a good fucking human being. Be a big shot right in front of everybody. I watched this thing about Birdman and how he went up to, what's his name, Charlemagne. And Charlemagne was like, but you come in so hard at the radio guy. Like, you don't come hard at Meek Mills, or you don't come hard at, I forgot who he was talking about. But I guess like he had beef with other rappers, and it's like, you're gonna come to the radio guy and the radio girl and the other radio guy to fucking check us? So Czechoslovakia? You're gonna come to us to check us? It's not a best man. You like to abuse people that you think are easy fucking targets. Someone stalking you at Target. The devil in the reverse. Someone already let this go. This bullshit fucking affair that never fucking happened. There's no secret that they were fucking stalking you. Issues with grandparents. A man-made disaster. Somebody gets paid off of killing people, but like in the most cowardly fucking ways. In the most cowardly fucking ways. This toxic fucking corrupt ass couple. They get money off of, it's like, oh, I inherited this, I inherited that. And then you start to calculate, like, how many people have fucking died around you? Or they lie and say they're entrepreneurs. Leo, strong Leo. There will be no dismemberment. There will be no separation for this fucking life insurance. How many people have died around you? How many life insurance policies have you collected of people that don't even fucking know you, huh? Oh no, because we were friends for a while. We dated. When did you fucking date? That was my soulmate. Oh, dang. Sucks for them. Told you, something about life insurance. Everything is coming in for a reason, and a truck driver is important. It's about a MacGyver. It's about diver. There's no lifeboat because someone is alive and well, and they're going to remain that way. Easy target. Easy target. God says no. Do you want to put it to the test? I mean, apparently you did, and you failed the test. The test was know when to let things go. Someone is protected by God and the angels. Take what resonates. Archangel Michael protects you. There are all types of people on this planet, my lovies. Again, these things are not that far-fetched. Now you see the commercials. I think it's so funny because now you see those commercials of insurance policies or insurance companies. This is the type of life insurance that you don't have to wait until you die. I wonder why they're doing it that way now. How many people died innocently because of fucking sleazeballs and fucking greedy, lazy motherfuckers pretending to need to be alive so that they can show that they're driving around in a fucking bullshit Mercedes. How'd you get your fucking money? Sin of fucking envy. Envying what somebody else has. You don't work as hard. You don't do what that person does. You, in a moment of panic, the way you put somebody in a fucking panicky situation, imagine you being stalked, your mail being fucking stolen, people fucking following you around that you don't fucking know. What would you have done in that situation? Wanting people homeless, spreading lies about someone? You would have lost your fucking mind. We are not the same. What the fuck do you envy? You live in shame. Something about diapers, someone needing their diapers changed. Gossip, new information, and rudeness. Making shit up. Somebody also wanted people to think you're an asshole or someone important to you. Take it how it resonates. Something about a nurse. Justice. Gossiping to the courts. Bringing gossip to the courts? Something about lying and saying you were an escort? 0154. Someone's having health issues. Health, removal of blockages, and unnecessary in the reverse. Taurus, they need to worry. They have health concerns, and there will not be removals of blockages. I'm getting someone's now praying to God, like, my health is really declining. No, that's what you deserve. It's about the reserves. That's what you deserve. What do you do for money? You set innocent people up that are easy targets. There's something about stalking you at Target for the sin of greed. What did I say? The sin of greed, the sin of envy, the sin of lust. You should die. Wither away. Because when empathy was given to you, leave that person alone. The signs were there. You didn't want to. You manifested your sickness, your disease, your weakness and fragility. 015111 5555 and your infertility. Someone's infertile. This sacrifice backfired. This sacrifice backfired. It's about a hit for hire and summoning someone getting fired. Religious or spiritual figure, charity, and kindness. You should have been kind. You should have used religion not to wound, but to help. It's about kelp. Something about someone who's drinking a lot of natural juices. Someone's shitting themselves a lot. Someone's wearing diapers. They were warned that that was going to happen. All their rituals and their lies backfired. Sometimes it takes a lot of time as you accumulate a lot of karma. And other times I've seen it come instantly. Oh, you disrespected me. Kick in the face. Why? Because you're a fucking asshole and I'm trying to be kind to you. Not because it's you, because you're arrogant and it's me, but because I don't want to be your enemy. I'm trying to bring harmony. Why are you bringing fucking problems? Envy. The devil. Why are you bringing fucking problems? The devil. Someone used religion to wound. They use charity to wound. I give you an apple. That was a binding spell. For some of you, someone gifted you something, or someone gifted someone something important. Someone important to you something so that they can bind them. It's almost like, I'll give you $1 million, but it's only a bind so I can, sacrifice you later. They gave them an Ace of Pentacles. They gave them money. They gave them something, an Ace of Pentacles. They could have given them money. I'm giving you this blessing. No, you're not. You're not giving me a fucking blessing. Family, multitasking, and togetherness. So you could be bound. Somebody wanted to bind someone. To poverty? Asking for help, poverty, and using your skills. A Queen of Cups in the reverse. And they wanted someone to be emotionally unstable or to look codependent or martyr themselves, because the Queen of Cups in the reverse is also someone who martyrs themselves. I'm not your fucking sacrifice. I don't even fucking know you. The only time in my life I was willing to sacrifice were for people that I grew up with and that I loved. And what did they do? What did they do? So snip, snip, snip. The sacrifice became a permanent sacrifice. Bye-bye. King of Swords in the reverse, the psychopath who was giving money to people, bribing people, charity, assistance, parenthood, and fathers and children, binding people through giving them money, bribery. And I told you someone's fucking lazy, the sin of sloth. I'm not kidding about anything I'm saying. The sin of sloth, the sin of greed, the sin of lust, the sin of envy. I'm not surprised the devil is present. Someone has all the deadly sins. Where do you think this was gonna go? You don't know how to let things go. Someone thought it was gonna go to a promotion. For some of you, you are getting a promotion though. Or things are going well at work. And this closed out of chapter and you got out of a sacrifice. Someone wanted to sacrifice you or someone important to you. Perfect, you are perfect. Completion, victory, and religion. You don't use religion to wound people. You don't use religion to sacrifice people. You don't use spirituality to sacrifice people. Look at this. Look at these completions. A planetary alignment. In fact, what you do is you help people that are misaligned get back into their judgment to have a rebirth. It was a divine plan. Bon by coach, my lovies. And because it's completed, God said so, we're done. Christ energy. I told you Christ energy has been very present. Didn't I say that yesterday? Christ energy. With the rebirth. And people love you because of it. You have you as a female. We have travels. And people love you because of it. People love you because of it. All types of people love you because of it. It's about Lubbock, because you could have easily given up on life. Not a lot of people can go through what you've been through and be the person you are. They would have turned to all types of vices, because that's what they tried to project onto you anyway. It's about somebody who flew through Lubbock or something like that. It's about a fake gym rat. Something about somebody who was stalking you. Something about any day now, someone wants to die. No, my love. No, you're going to live through this heartbreak. You're not going to die. You're going to live through this heartbreak. You're going to live through this Three of Swords. This is the energy you wanted to create. You wanted suffering. It has to go back. Something about somebody who's been taking a lot of sulfur baths and spiritual baths. You can't wash away fucking stupid and ignorance. You have to live through what you created. You cannot wash off stupidity. You have to live through what you created. You wanted to harm an innocent person for fucking money. And you thought it was funny. I want you to laugh through this fucking pain. Spiritually. You can't run away from this. You can run away from someone stabbing you. You can run away from a fight. You can run away from a toxic leader. You can run away from someone trying to set you up. You can run away from all of that. This is a spiritual thing. I don't care if you go out to the fucking Mojave Desert. This will find you. This is what you wanted. And something about somebody who started even playing with voodoo on you. Not only were they trying to do as above, so below, 3D, 4D, 5D. They were attacking you spiritually. When God's like, this is a child of God. Arrogance of mankind. Leo in the reverse. The sun in the reverse. The arrogance. Heru in the reverse. Someone thought they were the fucking last Coca-Cola of the desert. In Spanish, you say that. Someone speaks Spanish. La última Coca-Cola del desierto. The last Coca-Cola in the desert. The most important fucking person in the story. Me. No, I'ma show you. You cannot run from this energy. You cannot outrun